Yeah, I know. I kind of said that I wasn't really going to talk about total drama anymore. Mostly because I said that there wasn't too many things that I find worth talking about anymore. But when I was trying to think of a video to make, I stumbled upon this pretty interesting theory slash headcanon. And it was actually something that I can believe. And the more that I thought about it, it does make sense to an insane degree. Now, I didn't come up with this theory or anything, so it comes from someone else from the Total Drama subreddit. Weird, I know. So, I'm making this video to bring light to this topic and idea. So there was this question along the lines of, do you have any headcanons you go by within the show when watching it or something like that? And the user, Jake Clips, so shout out to him for actually coming up with a pretty clever theory, when he was giving his headcanons, one that he gave was that Chris, throughout Total Drama Island, just Island, was rigging the competition in benefit of keeping Heather in longer than what makes sense, and also mostly for ratings. And I know hearing that some of you might have rolled your eyes and said, well duh, Chris rigs and changes the rules whenever he feels like it. It's Chris. Yeah, I get that, but it wasn't so blatant, say, compared to other and later seasons. It's more that he keeps it to himself and maybe Chef within this one. And I have brought it up within my Island review that one problem that I did kind of have is that sometimes the elimination to certain characters are just downright bullshit. Like with Jeff, Lashana, and especially Lindsay, and then also from the fact that Heather does seem to have just a little bit too much plot armor for the sake of her being the villain a little bit longer throughout the season.
Oh, and look, an invincibility pass. Lucky me.
Now, I don't want to entirely bring down Heather because she is one of my overall favorite characters, probably my just downright favorite character. Not only that, why I like her is because she knows how to play the game the best way possible, and that's why she's one of the best villains within the whole series. Though there are times that even her own strategies and alliances kinda end up backfiring on her in some ways and leave her in moments to even all of that can't save her. But you know what can? Chris. Chris started catching on that Heather is usually the start of people's problems, especially on the Screaming Gophers team. So when there are times where Heather is just like everyone else at the bonfire and can easily be eliminated, he messes with the votes to some degree to make sure that she stays in as long as possible. With her staying in and causing more habits, that boosts the rating for the show and then so on. And it was his first season, and even as I said within my reviews, the first season is the most important, especially for characters. And Chris can get away with this because he's the host and he's clearly tempered with the rules many times in the sake of having the show be more entertaining. Now sometimes he does like to play fair, he sometimes likes to, here and there, but you know, when he wants to get away with it or he says like, no, I'm going to do this because I can, he will definitely do that. Like when he's drilled in the fact that once you're gone from this island, you cannot compete anymore for the money. You're done. Boom. He brings back two people he knows will stir up chaos and trouble for everyone. Just downright breaking his own rule. Gets called out for it and doesn't care.
Wait a sec. You said no one is allowed back.
I did.
And once you leave...
And once you leave on the dock of shame, on the boat of losers, you can never, ever, ever come back. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I lied.
You can't do that. It's not fair.
Another reason that I wanted to bring up within my Island review but forgot was when Courtney got the boot. Ever notice that Chris never did anything when Harold rigged the votes to get Courtney eliminated? And of course it wasn't just, you know, one or two votes more against her or anything. No, full sheets of paper, full copies, everything, just numbers of papers. And he never said, huh, this might be a little bit rigged. He never did anything, and it's clearly on tape. Like, Harold did it in front of the confessional camera, and nothing happened to him. Another being for Lashana, when she was wrongfully voted by accident. Majority knows it, and Chris just rolls with it, which also keeps Heather in the game, mind you. And, well, Heather as well, the biggest one. Heather, when it comes to moments where she has a high chance of leaving, but is still somehow safe and keeps going on within the game. Like, say, with Justin to a point, she could have gone out in that episode. Nope, Justin's the one to leave. That one's believable. Izzy, her second time, that one is a little bit confusing to me as well. And then with Beth, for whatever reason, Beth gets voted off, then not Heather when they were the bottom two. And it's not like anyone hated Beth at that moment or there. In fact, they were getting along quite well. And throughout the whole episode, it was clear that no one liked Heather. And yeah, you can say, oh, but Beth had the little tiki statue that gave bad luck. Okay, but that was the statue that was giving off bad luck, not Beth. There's a difference, and all she had to do was return it and not get voted off. That was it. Like, they're two different things. And, you know, the final time that I've said Jeff's whole thing of being nice, that's why he has to leave. Really? That's not how that works. And then with Lindsay, yeah, that one's just also bad. So, looking at this headcanon slash theory, I really can't believe that Chris at some points did rig the votes within Heather's favor at times to keep her in the game so she can cause more drama. More drama equals better ratings, you know, money in his pockets, I suppose, and so on. You get the idea. I really can't believe that, and it does make sense and covers up some, you know, problems that I've said that I've had with it, and maybe just downright plot holes that the season does have and everything. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring light to this headcanon slash theory that I saw last night. It was really cool. It actually made me stop and think, like, like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. So, again, shout out to Jake Clips for having that little thing. That was really cool of him to, you know, make me start thinking about that. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have any questions, comments, concerns, or any other discussion topics you guys want me to talk about. I'll try to answer them the best I can. You know what to do with all the links that I provide down below. Here's some fan art that I've gotten from a pretty good friend of mine and everything. So go support her on her channel and her social media sites or whatever. Just tell them I sent you there, okay? And thank you for watching. That's greatly appreciated, of course. Have a great day, have a great night, and everything else, you know what to do. Bye.